The VeVeVerse. The VeVeVerse is a digital world designed specifically for collectors. Here you can showcase your digital collectibles and comics in uniquely designed spaces, interact with them, and share them with others. You have the ability to create your own spaces and decorate them however you like, with furniture, lighting, and other elements to perfectly display your collection. This makes the VeVeVerse not just a platform for collectors, but also a creative space where you can design your digital collection exactly the way you want. Another highlight is the social interaction. You can invite other collectors into your spaces, explore each other's collections, and showcase your collectibles in an immersive environment together. The VeVeVerse takes digital collecting to the next level by offering an immersive, interactive, and customizable experience, a true milestone for the future of digital collectibles.
The VeVeVerse is finally out. Like,
Yes.
is it out for like 3 weeks, I guess,
Yeah.
roughly?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have to say, I am impressed. I'm honestly impressed, even though it has some challenges here and there. But I mean, it's VeVeVerse 1.
Yes.
So I'm really impressed and I love building in there. So my question would be, how do you see like the current state of the VeVeVerse and what kind of opportunities do you think will emerge over the next couple of weeks, months, or even years?
Great question. I covered maybe just a small part of it in the last couple of minutes of the Randy show yesterday. But here's specifically VeVeVerse makes the whole VeVe experience more immersive. You know, we were kids who had toys, but we couldn't play with our toys with other people. It was in our walls, and we would AR them into our environment, and we would take pictures and videos and share them. So we played with them ourselves, and we shared them on social media. That was the extent to it. VeVeVerse is now a playground where each kid gets to bring his toys, and you get to play with other people and interact with other people with your toys and their toys, right? Both. To me, when you think of that in the context of collectibles, comics, stamps, cars, music, jukebox, all of these different kinds of digital collectible categories, it's created this new world. It's my belief, it's my belief that the future of social media is what Mark Zuckerberg has correct. What today people are engaging on their phones, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp or
Yeah, smart
any of
glass.
these,
I can see
it's
that.
all two-dimensional. It's reels. It's you and me, interacting in that manner. However, the future of social media would be immersive, where my avatar is in a space with your avatar, sitting next to each other, talking, having a conversation,
Yeah.
and in real time, or even if it's not, it's that type of a experience where what I've said in my metaverse, you come into my world and you see me, my avatar, singing, dancing, saying whatever, even while I'm not there, right? And so, the immersiveness of social media is real. I believe that it's slowed because of hardware challenges, because of social acceptability, with costs of those. It's very bulky. Those headsets are very
Yeah.
bulky. But if you have glasses and you can see it in the glasses, or if you have glasses and between your phone and your glasses, you're able to create that immersiveness in a cheaper, easier, less bulky manner. It's my belief that that will be so. I think Meta will be the biggest winner in that space. That's my perspective, personal perspective, right? And I believe that companies like VeVe are well positioned to be playgrounds that have a lot of toys, And I think personally that beyond just collecting, right? If you look at your phone today, it's got all these apps and stuff like that. It's my belief that in the future, you would literally turning on your phone environment would be your avatar on your phone walking in a room, either in a two-dimensional way or with
Okay.
glasses. And when you see a Bank of America app, it's actually a building. And
Yeah.
you're actually walking into the digital building and you're engaging with an AI human.
Yeah.
And you're doing whatever your business is.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're able to switch from avatar to your actual face to cameras and stuff to do KYC and whatever, verification and stuff. So to me, that entire mobile experience, I believe, is going to get transformed into an immersive one across the board.
Yeah.
And so if you take the VeVe part of it, the collecting part of it, that part for me is a good fit with that. Number one. Number two, VeVe has been less of a social place by itself. So if you think about VeVe now, there was not much chat within the app. There was not much of a community within the app. Most of it sat on other platforms, on X or in Clubhouse or on YouTube and stuff like that. But VeVeVerse by itself is a social place now where people can engage.
But
and
we
you
need
can
more
engage.
social tools. We need definitely more
And
social.
multimodal. You have
Yeah.
voice, you have chat, you have in-person avatar, so many things, right? And AI is not currently enabled, but I believe that you can have AI in there doing a lot of stuff too. But to me, the whole social aspect of, like, why would you want to be in an Omili space on X if Omili has a space in VeVeVerse that's easy to get into and engage and interact? And you can choose to just do it by voice without the immersiveness too, right? But why not? So I believe that the mobile version of VeVeVerse is going to be the next big advancement there. But VeVeVerse is a massive fit with where I believe the future is going, number one. Number two, I think the people that are in VeVeVerse today, you are sitting on literally, like, this is like Christopher Columbus. You are Christopher Columbus, and you've got all this land. You may have landed in the wrong place, maybe you're in South America. You've not reached Americas yet, but in South America, you can go and take any land you want. Go find a land by the river, go find whatever. I mean, you can be the person that builds the most beautiful VeVeVerse pads and sells them. You could be the talk show host for a specific category and engage people. You could be an auctioneer and do that. You could be a dog racer, horse racer, car racer, and hold competitions. You could hold music events, and you can do so many things.
Endless
So many
opportunities,
things.
right?
Endless opportunities. I mean, literally any business that you think in the real world, if you have a fit with it intellectually, you should start it in the VeVeVerse in a small capacity and just wait for people to come in. And if you're a first mover or second mover or whatever, the early mover in it, the probability of your success is very high. And you can monetize it. And you can do it with the IPs. None of the IPs are in there. No IPs in there. I don't have a link to any IP. I know a lot of them. I know Ron as well. Ron's still building. But you could be the person who's building places for the artists, which the artists license from you, buy from you, hire you to do. I mean, there's just endless option VeVeVerse. Let me stop there, man. I'm so excited about VeVeVerse. There's so many things you can do in there.
I mean, obviously, VeVe has to have like a little control over the building. Just imagine something that isn't appropriate, like a giant dick or so. I mean,
Exactly.
that wouldn't be in VeVe's interest, right?
Nope. We're the licensors.
Yeah, maybe even more not in the interest of the licensors, but yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
So we just dove right into the topic, but what I wanted to ask you was like, what is the VeVeVerse in your opinion?
Right now, I look at it as it feels like a design tool with some social features. So I was saying that one of the more positive things I noticed right off the bat was when you go in, if you're somebody who doesn't have like a ton of experience, right? It's not too many features to be overwhelmed with. Like there's 7 tools on the side max, but 3 for most people. But if you do have experience using the Blenders and the Unreal Engines and the Unities, it's also a familiar interface. Okay, so you've seen some of this stuff before. So right now I see it as a design tool mainly. And then people can come in and kind of chat with you and give you some ideas on what you're building and stuff like that. If you're going to use it as a space where, I guess, kind of more like a VR chat where you're going to go in to socialize with a group of people, there are going to be limited ways to socialize with those people. So I think until the team introduces more ways to interact and socialize in the environments, it's mainly just going to be a building tool.
Yeah.
And building, exploration, and then the two main sides where you have the people making their names for themselves, building certain things, and then you have the people visiting whatever's been built.
Yeah. But VeVe always stated that the VeVeVerse is about community. So they will definitely, in my opinion, build in some more community features, right? If so, what is like your vision for the VeVeVerse? If you like try to think ahead 2, 3, 4 years, where do you get?
I'm spending more and more time in VR chat now, and I got to give a shout out to OBL for showing me that platform because it's super cool. I guess I'd probably lean into a little bit of what I was saying before, with just more interactive elements. If I'm a creator for VR chat, they have like pool tables that I can drop into a world, and then, me and some friends can shoot some pool while we're in VR, right? So more interactive elements like that. I also want to see a lot more we haven't seen any events ran by VeVe inside the VeVeVerse yet. Nothing for like the launch of it, nothing on social media. So I would love to see some events hosted by by VeVe's actual team, whether it's stuff with artists, behind the scenes content, maybe premieres for big drops, right? There's a lot that they can do there. Yeah, you're figuring out new stuff all the time, but that brings me back to that point about the number of possible combinations. It's like, it's never ending. So you could be using this platform for a year and a half and you're still going to think of new things.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
If this video helped you get a better understanding of VeVe, make sure to like the video. For even more VeVe content, check out the other videos on my channel and become part of the VeVe fam. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. The VeVe community will be happily helped to answer them. And with this said, thanks for your time and see you in the next video.